Hi guys, how are we doing? It's Martin Cliff here with another update. It's been a week since my last one. So, we are just arrived in Roswell, New Mexico. So, since my last update, which was in Memphis in Tennessee, we've been down to New Orleans and spent 3 nights there. We stayed at the Bourbon Orleans hotel, which is one of the most haunted hotels in the world, from what I gather, or certainly in the United States. Didn't see any ghosts, but it was very, very nice there. We went on a cruise on the river on the steamboat Natchez, which is an actual steam-powered paddle boat thing, and had dinner and live jazz. That was really nice. We went to a local church, which was interesting, particularly after all of the events of recent weeks in America, to hear the genuine concerns of the people there and how the church is responding to the tensions and racial and political sort of situation in the US. We also went on an excellent airboat tour, drove down to Jean Lafitte, which is a small town just outside New Orleans in the swamps, and went on an airboat tour with a great guide, and that was really fun. So yeah, I had a really good time there. Then we drove the long drive, partly because the traffic around Houston is horrendous, but the long drive across Louisiana and Texas to Austin. Spent a few days in Austin. Did various bits and bobs from we celebrated our 14th wedding anniversary on Wednesday. It's Friday today. Yeah. Okay. And we did. We went around town. I can't remember what we did now. We had a good day. We went out for frozen yogurt. We went to Austin Vintage Guitars. And then we went into downtown Austin in the evening. We did something in the morning, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, generally had a really nice day. And then yesterday, which was our second full day in Austin, we did our laundry, because we've been here 10 days now and we were starting to run out of clothes. Super efficient laundry, very helpful, really good. Laundry Works, if you're ever in Austin, recommend it for getting your laundry done. Then we went on a Segway tour around downtown and the Capitol building and everything, which was great. I've never ridden a Segway before. Picked it up really quickly. It was really easy, really fun. So yeah, I enjoyed that. The hotel we stayed in Austin, it was only a motel, and it was pretty basic but fine. And then last night we met up with some friends of one of our colleagues. They live now in Austin, but they're not from Austin. But they took us out. We had dinner at their place, and then went out to the Continental Club and saw a kind of Americana redneck band, which was again interesting. A lot of fun. Glad that they only played for an hour and a half, because they were kind of running out of licks. And I'm sure the bass player got really sick of playing G and D for most of the night. But no, had a really good evening, and then it was quite a late night in the end. And so this morning we've literally got in the car and driven. This was the longest drive of the entire trip. 515 miles between Austin, all the way across Texas, which is a long way. It's huge. I mean, America's big, but Texas is just enormous, and you see nothing for miles except cornfields and occasional cows. It's bizarre. And then we came into New Mexico for about the last 70 miles or so, and just arrived in Roswell. We're staying in the Hampton Inn and Suites, and it's really nice. So as I just kind of chilling out after 8 hours in the car. Yeah, our trusty Dodge Dart has been doing us very well. Very glad that today we figured out how to work the cruise control, because otherwise it would have been really tedious just travelling at 75 miles an hour for 300 miles in Texas. That is the speed limit. It's not like It's not 70 like in the UK or whatever. So yeah, that was good. Now we're just kind of settling in, and then hopefully go out and get some dinner and maybe an early night, so we can. We're only in Roswell for one day. We're here 2 nights. So tomorrow we're going to do the UFO Museum in the morning, and then hopefully get down to the Carlsbad Caverns in the sort of late afternoon, ready for the kind of sunset time when all the bats come out and stuff. That's supposed to be the thing to do. And then on Sunday we travel again. We're traveling to Tucson in Arizona, which is another longish drive, 480 miles or somewhere around there. Just overnighting in Tucson, then we've got about another 300 miles to Borrego Springs, where we're staying at La Casa del Zorro, which looks really nice. So there we go. Still having a good time. Yeah, still getting used to America in some ways. We're now in Mountain Time. We crossed over when we crossed from Texas to New Mexico. We crossed over into Mountain Time from Central Time. So we're now only 12 hours out from Hong Kong, I think. So when we hit California, we will then be in Pacific Time. That's only 11 hours out. Or is it? I don't know. Life is really confusing with time zones and stuff. Anyway, so until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.